Welcome back, Mzansi. Now, stress is like carrying a heavy backpack filled with worries that make your shoulders sag and your heart feel heavy. And no one really wants to carry around a heavy bag all the time. It's way better to find a way to tackle it and to feel lighter on the other side, which is exactly what Tumi did. She recently caught up with the False Bay rugby ladies to find out how they tackle stress.
Within the heart of rugby lies a precious lesson: confronting challenges with unwavering determination and finding strength in unity. As I step onto the turf at the False Bay Rugby Club, it isn't just about perfecting my tackle. It's about mastering a skill that mirrors how we confront stress in our daily life. But before we get into that tackle, I'm going to warm up with a quick game of touch. It's very empowering to be here on this field and to do what these girls are doing, because it's not easy. It's intense, it's grueling on the body, and I have the utmost respect for what they do. Cleana, that game of touch was quite intense, and I have to say it needs a certain amount of resilience. How then do you maintain your mental resilience on and off the field?
I definitely find that playing rugby for sure takes a lot of stress out of my everyday life. Using all the energy in my body, getting stress out of my legs really helps. And helps me keep focused at work and even when I'm studying as well.
I've heard that a lot of teams or a lot of sports people have some type of ritual or something they do before a game. Do you have any pre-game rituals that you participate in before a high-pressure game, or even just in your training session?
Definitely singing and dancing with all the girls, or everyone hyping each other up gets you in the headspace to play the game for sure.
Balancing your work, life and rugby can be quite challenging. How do you maintain that balance between these three important aspects of your life?
I mean, it can be very difficult, but I mean, this is such a family here, and they sort of become your personal life. You know, you look forward to seeing them every weekend and a weekday. They are family, they are personal. I mean, it's also nice to just get out on the field and blow off some steam, away from your cell phone, away from all the other conflicts of life.
You've mentioned how your team is also your family. How does knowing they have your back help you with managing your stress?
Especially in winter, I think it's really hard to put yourself out there. So after a long day of work, all you want to do is go home and chill. You know, you're feeling the air and you're like, oh my goodness, it's so cold. But knowing there's people there to keep you accountable, there's a team that are here for you, that want to push you, that want you to reach your potential. We just need people who are interested in our growth and that camaraderie that comes with a team sport.
Now, Zoe, you know I'm here to learn how to perfect my tackle. Are there any drills or specific things that I need to learn in order to make sure that I get the perfect tackle?
Okay, so obviously you've seen people train with a tackling bag. So that's the first step we can go. We're gonna go at it very hard, and then maybe we'll upgrade you to going on to people.
She's gonna be your tackling specialist and I'm just gonna be your dummy. So CJ, what's up?
So tackling is quite easy, but there's a few things you need to know before you start the tackling to ensure your safety and the person you're tackling is safety.
Well, thank you very much, but do you think you can show me how it's done?
So we aim to tackle below the waist, because anything from your chest upwards is a penalty. So we start low, you're in defense, you're watching your player, you move with them as they move, you shuffle as they move forward, you also move forward. Remember the power step. You go low, wrap your arm, and then start driving. All right, you wanna try it?
Let me give it a shot. Okay,
Sure.
cool. So I go down to the ground, right, and then I shuffle with them as they go, and then the aim is to go, wrap my legs, and drive.
You think you're ready for the actual tackling now?
I think I am. Let's do it.
Let's go. So now what are we gonna do? You're gonna start on your knees.
Okay.
And then Zoe's gonna run towards you. Remember the wrapping.
Okay.
The wrapping, the head on the opposite side, the pulling close to you, and then now you're just going to have to fall with the person, because remember, it's a penalty if you don't fall. We're not just yanking them down.
The hardest part about the tackling process is just remembering that there's strength in going low. So because you need to ensure that you get as much of that person's body and the legs.
Well done. I think you're ready for a full tackle. You ready?
I'm ready. Rugby is really fun. I enjoyed myself. The girls just made sure that I was comfortable and were actually just teaching me the ropes as we go. I had lots of fun. All right, CJ, Look, you've been an amazing coach. Do you think I've done well?
No, you definitely. You did so much better than most of us when you started.
Well, thank you very
those
much.
tackles. Nice.
I learned from the best coach.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Being physical with my body actually helped me with managing my stress because it actually put my mind off of everything else and just trying to make sure that I pull off the correct tackle. Rugby is such an amazing sport in that today, not only was I able to learn how to tackle somebody, it also gave me a couple of steps and tricks on how to ensure that I tackle stress in my daily life. Thank you, Rugby, for teaching me so much, and I can take another thing off my bucket list.
Oh my gosh, I am so impressed with Tumi's rugby moves. Now that we've cracked the code, the ultimate stress buster is firing up the grill for a sizzling braai session. Clover are giving away 80,000 rands worth of Weebers. All you have to do is buy one of their products, keep your till slip handy, dial *120*560# and follow the prompts to enter. It's that simple. Keep watching Afternoon Express weekly to find out more, and remember that T's and C's apply. You can find them all on clover.co.za.